I'm going to call this challenge 1.5 because it's not really something we expressly went over, but we kind of did talking about variables. But how might we look at our very basic cat class here and say to ourselves, does any of this look redundant? And see what we might change. Go ahead and give it a shot. Now, there's not a lot of code here, so maybe it's fairly obvious, but one common thing you'll see again and again, let's say we have my little cat Tito, right? And we'll say Tito is equal to our new cat class. Again and again, I'll see properties that have this prefix of the cat name, and it's definitely a bad pattern to start. It's redundant. So in our case, Tito.catAge, say he's 12. And then we have Tito.catName, and we'll say Tito has now decided to upgrade to a Milo. This is essentially saying cat.cat, right? We don't need that. So a better way of changing this is to drop that prefix. Oops, there we go. And same thing here, age. And now it makes a little bit more sense for the Tito.age and Tito.name, which is really cat.age and cat.name. So think of that when you are using your class properties, your objects, you're following the interface segregation principle, which is part of the solid principles. Not something we're going to get into this course about, but I like mentioning these sort of mid-tier, higher tier things so that eventually on your coding journey, you've at least heard of it. And maybe you'll say, I remember that one crazy guy mentioned this thing. Maybe I should look into it. That's what I'm going for here.